Hey everybody, it's Kyle. Hey, I needed to share something with you because my wife and I have been married for 26 years, be 27 in June, and I learned something yesterday that I hadn't, or over the past weekend, that I'd never known before, and that was this. You know, my wife has a Toyota Sequoia, and she drives that around everywhere she goes. It packs all the kids in there. It's big and roomy. She rarely ever drives my car, which when I'm doing these videos, I'm in my car. And over the weekend, my sons who came back from college took all the kids to go run around. So they took the Sequoia, and she and I had a chance to go on a date, which we rarely get to do anymore because our two oldest sons that can watch our kids on the spectrum are off at college. So we're working on figuring that one out. But we took my car. And as we drove around, she said, "You know, your car's really fast." And I was kind of surprised to hear that because I really drive like a grandma. When I was growing up, the cars that I drove were really junky. And I was always afraid that if I hot rodded them or drove them too fast, they would break. So I developed this habit of accelerating slowly, taking my time, leaving plenty of space between the people in front of me and me because my brakes were never good. I developed all these old lady driving habits, and so I still kind of drive that way. I don't really speed. But when she said your car is fast, it kind of surprised me because I'm sure it is, but I've never driven that way in it. And so I asked her, "What do you mean by that?" And she said, "Well, the other day I had to hop on the road and there was cars coming and I gunned it." And she said, "It stuck me to the seat." And so I said, "Wait a minute, are you zipping around in my car?" And she said, "Yeah, I am. When I get in your car, it's a little lower to the ground." And she said, "I kind of found myself hot rodding around a little bit." And that really tickled me. But, you know, the reality is we learn more stuff about each other every year. But the one thing I want to share with you that shocked me was a few years ago. You know, my wife and I had a situation where we went through a difficulty, and we've gone through difficulties before, and we tried to manage it the best way we could, and really, you know, use all the methods and everything we teach in our Insiders program, and we managed it well. But when we came out the other side, we were chatting about the experience, and she said to me, "You really love me, don't you?" And I was shocked that she would say that. I mean, we had been married for 20-something years. I've always tried to treat her kindly and respectfully, and we've got 6 kids together, and I couldn't love my wife any more than I do. So when she said, "You really love me, don't you?" it shocked me that she already didn't know that. How could she not know that after 20 years? And it opened my eyes to how much effort and love and kindness and respect it really does take for us to really connect as parents, as families, as couples. And you know, if you're a younger couple and you're not there yet, I mean, love each other, respect each other, treat each other kindly, treat each other better than you do people, your friends. And hopefully at some point, you know, you'll really feel loved by your spouse and your kids. I know I do. And, you know, part of me was disappointed that she didn't already know that. But the other part of me was excited to realize that she finally, after 20 plus years, knows I'm not going anywhere. And I love my wife, and I'm in it for eternity. And that's our plan, and our plan is to create a family that loves each other for eternity. So hopefully that's your plan too, and you can get there. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.